Hi guys, and welcome back to Nine Talks Boxing. Well, Bakhodir Jalolov has done it. He has become a two-time Olympic gold medalist, and he's defended his title. And in doing so, he's made a very interesting statistic in heavyweight boxing. I don't know who the last person was to win two gold medals in a row at super heavyweight. I don't know. Felix Savon might have. Um, but it's really quite a coveted thing that he's just achieved here. Of course, the Olympics have recently, well, prior to 2021 Olympics in Tokyo, they introduced a thing where pro boxers can compete in the Olympics, which has been really big for Jalolov because, of course, he went and won gold in the 2020, which happened in 2021 Olympics in Tokyo, and then of course, as just a couple of minutes ago, won gold again. He defended his title, and he defended it against a tough Spaniard. I can't remember his name, in all honesty, but it was an interesting fight. The first round, there was, of course, a feeling out almost process, although as an amateur, I would struggle to call it that because the pace you fight at in the feeling out process in the amateurs is much different to, say, a feeling out process in the pros, much higher pace. So I probably chose the wrong words for that, but near the end of the first round, Jalolov. You see, I originally did commentary for this on live, but someone in my chat told me that I was muted the whole time, which is really annoying because of the feature that was on Streamlabs where you got to add yourself to the stage. I forgot to do that. Um, so it would have been nice to have just uploaded my live commentary, but I'll go through it. So yeah, in the first round, it was very much they're measuring each other out, finding a range, and then Jalolov. I noticed Jalolov was, trying to find the range with his left hand, which is his best punch, because of course he is a southpaw, and it was a southpaw versus orthodox matchup. Jalolov being the southpaw, um, and lands a big left hand fairly near the end of the round, like on the later half of the round, and the opponent gets a standing count, and then it happens again a couple of seconds later. So good start for Jalolov. He had two standing counts in the first round, and then the second round, I felt Jalolov still won enough, but um, there wasn't really much landed throughout that round. Um, it was very much both guys were struggling to find the range on each other. If Jalolov probably had the better moments finding the range, which is why I felt he won that round. Um, but it wasn't particularly descriptive or anything. But um, the other guy gave a really good effort. I mean, when you're the champion, you've got all the pressure on you. So any kind of resistance the other guy puts up, it's going to be a big factor behind it. But in the third round, it seemed like his opponent was starting to find some range, find some work. Was having success to Jalalov's body, but Jalolov is, well, there's no other way to put it. He's a really good fighter, and he did what he had to do in this fight to win the fight. And I believe I didn't have the sound on when the scorecards came, but I had a look at them bottom. I believe it was a unanimous decision. Um, there are some pretty varying cards because of the 2-8 counts, but yeah, I believe he got the unanimous decision in this fight. So um, quite a statement. I mean, you've got the other guys in the division who have won gold medals, but it obviously winning two in back-to-back Olympics, that is quite an achievement. So I thought it was something worth making a video on. And also, Uzbekistan have had a crazy Olympics. This Olympics, they've had a really good Olympics. Um, I mean, they've also had Hassan Boyduzmatov, and they also had a guy featherweight whose name I can't remember, but they were given him a medal earlier. So fair play, Uzbekistan. Your Olympic team is really good, Olympic boxing team, and you guys have just achieved a phenomenal, uh, phenomenal feat. Um, I don't know why I can't pronounce that word, but um, yeah, I thought it was worth making the video. Um, and what also makes this really interesting is, like I was saying, is that factor where as um, they can box in the Olympics as a pro. So Jalolov has already got a head start in his pro career. Of course, he's signed with, like I was saying, he's signed with Bob Arum right now. He's had a few fights on Top Rank, so he's got the he's already got his pro career sorted in a sense. He's got the leverage sorted of who's going to promote him. He's got all that stuff sorted, so he's not got those kind of same issues as well, which is good because he's in his late 20s, early 30s, I believe. I think he's 30. Um, so he's got that sort of. It'll be interesting to see what he does as a pro and whether, especially with achieving his feat, whether it will encourage Top Rank to get behind him even more, especially with the fall of the other top heavyweight that they're trying to promote, and obviously Jared Anderson. He'll be on the back burner for a bit now, I'd imagine. So I'd imagine they might try and push behind Jalolov a bit, which would be really good to see. So I'm all ears. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. Jalolov takes the gold at the Olympics, super heavyweight, and well, defends his title. So I guess what it is now is see how he does his pro. 14-0, 14 knockouts, and we saw that power in the first round of this fight. So he's an open book really, and I'm really excited to see where it all goes because we've had a fairly bad record in terms of Olympic medalists. Really, I mean, look at the Olympic medalists in 2016. I mean, you had Joyce and you had Yoka, and they've had 3 losses respectively. Um, so it will be interesting to see where they kind of progress from here, and I wish them all the best. So yeah, let me know your thoughts are. Drop a comment, and I'll catch you soon.